Hey there, y'all. Bunkle here. Hope you've been having a great day. Hope every day is a blessed, fantastic day for y'all. So, I got my hands, and I did another video on these a while back. I have not been opening as much hockey lately. I probably should get back into it because I got several boxes and boxes and boxes of hockey tops, o-pee-chee. What else is up there? I don't even know right this minute. Score. But these o-pee-chee, they've seemed to have picked up some interest lately on eBay, especially on in PSA 10 or full boxes. Now, I'd have to look back on my records, but if I'm not mistaken, I think I paid maybe $20. If I included shipping, it might have been 25 to 30 for a full box of 48 packs of these. And I'm seeing recent sales prices of boxes of these all over the place. If you take a look at completed, there have been a couple boxes of these that were sold in the $35 range, and other boxes sold as high as 90. Now that could be because there seems to be a resurgence for some reason. I have no idea why or how things work that way, but in PSA 10 graded cards from this set, the Wayne Gretzky from this set in the PSA 10 has seen a really wild price fluctuation over the last year. Now, I'm not using the PSAcard.com website. For some reason, on some sets right now, I'm getting error pages and being told to contact the administrator or whatever on those. So they may be doing some maintenance or some updates or upgrades or whatever it might be. I mean, if you try to go onto some websites in the middle of the night, late at night when nobody might be looking, that's when they might be doing their upgrades. Although you'd think that they'd have some kind of redundancy or whatever. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's kind of late where I am right now, going on 2 a.m. here in New Jersey that I'm filming this. Been pretty much a busy, hectic, crazy day. So here I am filming this, and I'm as I said, the PSAcard.com website is giving errors not only on this, but I just filmed something else prior to this one. I'm not going to tell you what it was. It's one of the videos that will be up shortly. If it's not already published, it will be not too long after this one. But so right now I am on sportscardspro.com. It's another website that I'll look at for valuations. They list ungraded as well as 9 and 10s. And the cool thing about it is if you click on the card, you get links to where the eBay sales and they actually work. The ones that I see under PSA, they work sometimes, they don't always work. So I don't know if I could trust all the data and all the statistics that PSA puts out, but the links actually work here. So the Wayne Gretzky card recently in a PSA 10 sold for $215. Now, just getting my hands back on these packs, I opened one before this video, and of course, there goes a Gretzky, but that's not a 10, that's for sure. That's badly centered, and it's got this ugly edge ding right there. I don't know if you can see it. I see it. It's bad. But yeah, I mean, these cards are definitely, they're super tightly packed, and who knows what kind of travel conditions and all that they've been under throughout the years, so who knows. But besides the Gretzky, the Patrick Roy, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pronouncing that name right now, I think, or you know what, I hear different people and from different fields, and maybe I should be more in the know, because, this channel's all about sports cards, and I've opened, God knows, 1,000 packs of cards in the last almost a year that this channel's been going. So I should probably know how to pronounce his name by now. And I'm sure I've heard it pronounced and told to me 100 times. But I'll think about some of the resellers that I know that when they find cards, his name is Patrick Roy. Okay, so you know what? I might not be perfect. I ain't as good as I once was, but I ain't as bad as some, that's for sure. So the Patrick Roy is also in the $150 range in a 10. The Mario Lemieux, I could say his name perfectly. That's a buck 25. The Luke Robitaille is around 60. So there's some value in the PSA 10. The Brian Trottier, the Ray Bork, not Borke, I've been told Bork. You know, like boink, boink, boink. Okay. The Brian Hayward, Doug Gilmore, Al McInnes. There's a bunch of them that could be worth getting graded. I'm still talking about cards that are over $50 there. Brian Propp, Pete Skriko, Glenn Hanlon, Tim Kerr. Those are all over $50 in a PSA 10 holder. In a 9, well, the Gretzky might be worth grading if I do find one that's in a 9, or that I believe would be a 9. If I'm not mistaken, that's somewhere around $40. So, not great, but at least, you know what? It pays for the grading fee. The Mario Lemieux is $29.90. So, you know what? Something like that, to me, there's value. If I really think it's a 10, if the centering is spot on, the edges look great, the corners look great, everything looks fantastic, the surface is perfect, everything is perfect, and somebody didn't have their coffee in the morning over at PSA, whether it's sent to PSA or BGS or SGC or whatever, okay? If they didn't have their coffee in the morning and they're looking at my little tiny mini card first thing and they're in a grumpy mood, my PSA 10, my 10, what should be a 10, they might give a 9. Okay, honestly, I'd much rather have a 10, but at least on a 9 Gretzky or a 9 Lemieux, I'll get my money back and make a little bit. So you know what? I won't feel as bad. I mean, the one thing that you don't want to have happen is have a card that goes for $200 in a PSA 10 and then $3 in a PSA 9. That's such a horrible feeling because you don't know what. I mean, you know what? If you're one of the big submitters, the way the story goes, if you submit tens and tens of thousands of cards a year to PSA, supposedly they're going to be nicer to you than if you just submit 500 or 100, so, or 1. So I just, you know what, when I hear things like that from other people that send cards in and that have, I guess, some sort of inside information into PSA's workings, I guess I got to go with that and say, you know what, and it's got to at least be worth the slab if I do decide to resell it after I get it slabbed. If it's not even worth the price of getting graded, unless I want it for my personal collection, and I honestly, I don't like slabbed cards all that much. I like the raw cards. I mean, sure, they might not be perfect and crisp and everything else, but I'm putting together a 1975 set right now, and you know what? If all my cards could be X-Mint or better, you know what? I'm more than happy with that. I mean, it's a 75 set. It's part of my childhood. I mean, if I could put together a full run of the 73, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I have the 9, the 80. If I could put together a full run of those, I'd definitely be a happy camper. Those would be part of my treasure that I keep on my shelf, and I just look through and I relive childhood days. You know, for whatever reason. Every once in a while, it's good to look back on the way things were. Anyway, let's get ripping. Enough with me babbling here. I could go on and on and on. Now, the one thing I do remember from opening these before is the plastic is very brittle. Definitely just like pops open. The cool thing about this is there's only 42 cards in the set. So you could easily put together a full set of these. If you have a box, full set, easily. That's done within that box, and you'll probably put together 2 or 3 sets. There's 5 cards per pack. So starting off with Kevin Lowe, Mark Howe, like this. That's Howe. Now the doubles of these, I think these are cool to put in hockey team packs. In my eBay shop, I definitely do that. If you order a pack of hockey, whatever team you like, it's almost guaranteed that there's going to be one of these hockey minis or something else in there, at least for the time that I'm going through these packs. Got Brad McCrimmon, Christian Ruutu. Come on, you're going to give me more difficult names than I'm used to. That's not cool o-pee-chee, okay? Come on, how about names like Smith and Jones and Papadopoulos? I don't know, but something that's a little bit easier to pronounce, I guess. Too? I don't think so. I mean, I'll just stick with R2D2. Yeah, you are RUT2. Got Doug Gilmore as our last card there. So nothing much to really write home about in that pack. Nothing that I'd really consider getting graded. So we'll move on to the next one. What do I have here? 6 more packs, I think, in this opening. Yeah, I think that's about right. 7 is enough. Otherwise, you know what? I'll be here for an hour and a half, and y'all will tune out in about 5 minutes, if I'm lucky. Okay, we got Peter Squeako. If I'm not mistaken, that's one of the ones that would be worth graded, if not for and I could even feel the edge ding there, so that's not cool. Dino Ciccarelli or Ciccarelli or Cicciarelli or Pelly Eklund. That's not one of them. So one card that would have been worth grading, but not. Mike Liut and Luke Robitaille. Now that one is actually nice. The centering is pretty much shot left to right, top to bottom. So that's a shame, you know. In a 10, this one's about $60. In a 9, it's $13.50. So guess what's not getting graded? Although, yeah, the edge kind of looks kind of funky there, 2 up on top. Nope, you sit down, take a seat, ride the bench. Let's get to go. I'm going with pack number 3 here. Let's see what we find in this one. Maybe one of these will have something that's not dinged up front. Now, I was saying before about how easy these wrappers came off. This one's not coming off very easy. Either that or my fingernails are shot because it's late in the day, and so my fingernails aren't working correctly right now. That's a nasty stain. I'm glad that's not a somebody. All right, we're starting off with Mark Messier. Now that's nice. You know what? I'm going to Wall of Fame it anyway, and I think I'm going to. Ray Bork. I got that boink, 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 boink. Now that one, y'all tell me what you think, but that one's not that shabby. The corner's bad. Anyway, okay. Got Paul Coffey, Pat LaFontaine, and Brad McCrimmon. I'm going to frapper up the Messier. I'll take that under the scope later and bring it through the tool. Do some measuring and see if it even comes close to a 9. If it does, well, you know what? That to me might be gradable. There might be somebody out there that wants to have a slabbed copy of it. Ooh, look at that. That's a Gretzky, and that's got a stain on the back. That's not very nice. It's either a stain from the plastic or it's a print mark. I'm not sure, but not very nice at all. Centering's off on the back. Wonder what the front looks like. Yeah, centering's off on the front too, left to right. The edges look good. That corner's bad. That corner's bad. Sorry, Wayne Gretzky, you sit down. Now, you know what? Again, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put him up on the wall. At least to say, yeah, you know what? We got a Gretzky. We got the great one here. Got Christian Ru-2 again. R2D2. Luke Robitaille again. Now, this one looks much nicer centered, that's for sure. Corners look good. I'll frapper that one up. Brian Hayward. And Ray Bork. Oh, what kind of damage is that? That's horrible. That's a bend, that's a crease, that's everything all in one. Not very nice. We'll get the Robitaille up there. Or is it Robitaille? Like Robitussin. I don't know. Or should I not be talking about that? I don't know what the rules are. I think I do, but I'm not sure. All right, well, we'll get the Gretzky up there anyway. I'll look through the rules later. All right, there we go. Wayne Gretzky up there. All right. Got the next pack going here. And if y'all could see, I have just been throwing wrappers on the floor. I'm too tired. I'll get to those tomorrow. This is my garage office. Yeah, I better keep it clean. All right, we're starting off with Mark Messier. Ooh, what's that? That's a different kind of back. What are you? Oh, of course, it's a checklist. Come on. Paul Coffey. Sean Barr. Yeah, he's Barr because it's really cold on the ice. And another Christian Ruutu. All right, get to open in the next one here. My jokes stopped being funny about 3 hours ago. Well, maybe if you haven't been listening for 3 hours, you might get a laugh out of some of them. I hope you do. It's all in jest. All right, we got Jari Curry. It's like chicken curry. Ooh, okay, good. We got a lemieux, which looks a little, you know what? I'm definitely gonna frapper him. I'll take a look later. Another Robitaille. And let's see. We measure. Yeah, he's falling off the bottom there. So now I think that one's a better centering. Got Brian Trottier and Jim Carson. Yeah, okay. Well, we got the Gretzky and the lemieux. Now we would just need the Wah. And we would have all four. If these were 10s, we pulled all four. And actually the Brian Trottier, which was messed up, we pulled all 5 of the highest valued PSA 10s in this set. So let's see if we get the Patrick Wah. I'm just going to have fun. Everybody's kung fu fighting. Wah, wah. Anyway, before I open this, I just want to say thanks, y'all, for stopping by. I definitely appreciate all the comments, subscribers, thumbs up, thumbs down, left, right, upside down. It's all good. I just hope you enjoy, because I'm enjoying opening these old packs, these vintage packs. Some of these I don't remember, like these. I guarantee you I did not ever open these when I was a kid or teen or early 20s. I never did. Getting my hands on o-pee-chee packs was near impossible, and I wasn't interested. I didn't care. I wanted my tops, and mini cards, not as much. That wasn't really the thing. I wanted real baseball cards, real football cards. Got Pelle Eklund, Craig Muni, and another Luc Robitaille. Now that one is actually nicer than the first one, I think, and the centering might be a little bit better. Woohoo! And Brian Propp. All right, well, got another one. We did not get the Hua, but we did get a bunch of other good hockey cards. A bunch of great hockey players, that's for sure. And there may be one gradable here. Again, if it's a 9, well, at least if the lemieux is a 9, and I'm questioning that, just looking at the top to bottom, he's about to fall off the bottom over there. He's going to fall through the ice. And the Gretzky, maybe I'll take a look-see, edges and corners, and just confirm that. But in a 9, there's only a few cards that are worth it. As I said, the Gretzky, the lemieux. After that, it's all just down the drain. Anyway, hope y'all had fun. I definitely had a great time opening these. Y'all take care. Stay well. Stay blessed. Bunkle out.